The Phaistos disk is one of the most mysterious artifacts ever discovered, and no one knows what it truly says. In 1908, archaeologists excavating the Minoan palace of Phaistos on the island of Crete uncovered a fired clay disk buried beneath centuries of rubble. At first glance, it looked simple, but closer inspection revealed something unprecedented. Both sides of the disk were covered in spiral rows of symbols, carefully stamped into the clay before it was fired. There were no scratches, no carvings made by hand, only repeated impressions, as if created with movable stamps. This made the Phaistos disk the earliest known example of printing in human history. The symbols themselves were unlike any writing system ever found. Humans, animals, plants, tools, and abstract shapes appeared again and again, forming a language with no known relatives. Despite over a century of study, no scholar has been able to decode it. Some believe it is a lost Minoan language, spoken by a civilization that vanished before its words could survive. Others argue it may be a ritual chant, a sacred hymn meant to be spoken aloud rather than read silently. There are theories that it records a calendar, a military order, or even a game board. More controversial ideas suggest it could be a message from a lost advanced culture, or evidence of contact with distant lands. Skeptics have even claimed the disk is a hoax, planted to deceive archaeologists. Yet chemical analysis confirms the clay is ancient and authentic. What deepens the mystery is that no other artifact like it has ever been found. No tablets, no inscriptions, no matching symbols anywhere else in the Minoan world. It stands completely alone in history. The palace of Phaistos itself was destroyed suddenly, possibly by earthquake or invasion. If the disk belonged to an archive, the rest of its knowledge was lost in a single catastrophic moment. Every attempted translation seems convincing at first, then collapses under scrutiny. The symbols can be counted, categorized, and analyzed, but meaning remains just out of reach. Modern computers have scanned it, mapped it, and compared it to thousands of languages. Still, the disk refuses to speak. Perhaps it was never meant to be understood by outsiders. Perhaps it was sacred, secret, or symbolic rather than literal. The Phaistos disk challenges the idea that all human knowledge can eventually be recovered.